In this lesson, we will discuss how PMP 2026 scenario questions are usually written. As I already told you that the new PMP exam which has started in July 2026 places more emphasis on scenario based or case study questions, business value, stakeholder decisions, AI, sustainability and real project situations. We will discuss all these topics in detail, and we will also solve questions related to all these topics in this playlist. So here I have highlighted that the updated exam also increases focuses on business environment, and currently they are asking 26% questions out of 180 which are related to business environment. So PMI often uses phrases like you will see when you will go for the exam, or also if you will practice the mock exam, there will be a scenario, and at the end they will ask you what should the project manager do first, or what should the project manager do next, what is the best action, how should the project manager respond. So you should be very careful when you will read the last requirement, what they are asking, if they are asking do first or what the manager do next, and so on. So the correct answer is usually the one that shows collaboration, servant leadership, stakeholder engagement, risk prevention, following processes, team empowerment, and value delivery. If you will see the options A, B, C, D related to these, then you have to select. Again, we will practice lot of questions in order to pass the PMP exam, and you have to avoid answer that says immediately escalate. No, never select this answer if it says immediately escalate. Blame people, do not blame to anyone. If you will see any option in ABCD, do not select the blame people. Ignore stakeholder if the stakeholders are asking you, request you to change something, so you have to take some action, but do not ignore the stakeholders. Make decisions without analysis. First you have to analyze the situation, then you have to make the decision. Escape change control. You do not have to skip the change control. If the stakeholder is asking you to add some feature or some change request, so what you have to do, you have, if you are using the waterfall approach, then you have to follow the change control process. There will be a change control board. They will analyze the request, and on the basis of this analysis they will make decision whether they have to accept, reject, and whatever. Then they, at the end, they have to write down the decision in change log. If you are requesting some change, and while working on the agile, then keep in mind in agile the product owner is responsible for the product backlog, and whatever is the change he has to add in the product backlog. But in the waterfall, they have to go to the change control process, which we will also discuss in this course. When reading the scenario, if the question comes a big scenario, when you will read the scenario, ask, is this a risk or an issue? Because sometimes the student become confused between this risk and issue. What is the difference between the risk and issue? Risk is something might happen in future. If something is already occurred, that is called the issue. But again, we will solve many problem related to issue and risk. Is this agile, predictive, or hybrid? Then you have to analyze whether the scenario is agile based, predictive, or hybrid. What should happen first? Can I solve it through communication and collaboration before escalation? Do not escalate first. Here is the scenario. Same kind of questions say will come in the real PMP exam. This is the case study, and on the basis of this case study they can ask you 3 to 5 questions, and there will be 10 to 12 case studies in new PMP format. So here is the simple example. You are the project manager for a healthcare company implementing an AI powered patient scheduling system. You are using AI to schedule the patient schedule system. The project has hybrid. See, here it is mentioned, as I told you in the previous slide, first you have to find out whether it is a hybrid or agile or predictive, but here they have mentioned mention hybrid. If this line is not given, then with the help of these two lines, you have to find out whether it is a hybrid or agile. So software development follows agile. Agile usually we use for the software development. Regulatory approvals, if there are some regulation, scope is clear, definitely it means they are talking about the predictive. So it is, if this line is not given, then you have to find out that it is hybrid, but it is given in this scenario. The project goal is to reduce patient waiting time by 40% and improve customer satisfaction. So this is the case study or scenario. What is the current situation? After 4 months, the development team has completed 60% of the features. Out of 100%, 60% is complete. Hospital department manager complains that the new system does not match their workflow. So see, this is the one question. New system does not match their workflow. The AI system shows incorrect appointment predictions in 8% of cases. Suppose there are 100 patients, so 8% of 100 is 8. So 8% or out of 108 patients, their incorrect appointments are predicted there. The compliance team warns that new privacy regulation must be considered. The project sponsor asks you to speed up the delivery. Why? Because competitors are launching similar situation. I hope this scenario is clear to you. Okay, so this is also given area and status about the schedule. Schedule is 3 weeks behind, right? So as it means our SPI, schedule performance index, is less than 1. If it is less than 1, it means it is behind schedule. Similarly, budget is 5% over plan. If we have made the plan that we will spend 1000, so it is 5% more. It means our CPI is also less than 1. If CPI, cost performance index, and schedule performance index is greater than 1, it means it is good. But if it is less than, so here is less than, they are less than 1, right? Quality, AI accuracy below target, stakeholders increasing resistance, means they are resisting, stakeholders, risk, data privacy concern. So this SPI and CPI we will discuss in detail when we will solve the problem. But so far, just keep in mind that if SPI and CPI is greater than 1, that is good. If it is less than 1, it is not good. If it is less than 1, it means it is behind schedule. If it is CPI is less than 1, it means it is over budget. Now, on the basis of this scenario, you have to solve the question. Here, I will highly recommend you have to pause the video, read the question very carefully. It is based on the scenario. Then you have to select ABC. I will explain to you in the next slide. The department manager complains that the system does not support their workflow. What should the project manager do first? As I told you, they will ask you what is the best option, what is the next, what he should do first. So be careful, the last word. Ask the development team to immediately change the software. See, this word immediately. Do not do anything immediately unless or until you have analyzed it. Review stakeholder requirements and analyze the impact of the requested change. This is the best option. Review why it does not support their workflow. You have to review the requirement, what are the requirements of the stakeholders, and then analyze the impact of the requested change. Tell the manager that the requirements were already approved, right? It is not mentioned in the scenario that the requirements are already approved. Escalate the issue, never escalate something. First you have to analyze collaboration, and at the end, this is the last thing. So here is the B answer is the best choice. Review stakeholder requirements and analyze the impact of the requested change. Here I have written some explanation. Project manager should first understand the problem and evaluate the impact, right? PMP mindset: analyze before acting, engage stakeholder, follow change management practices. Second question is, the AI system produces incorrect prediction. As it was given in the question, that 8% is incorrect predictions. So AI system produces 8% or incorrect prediction. What should the project manager do? Remove AI functionality? It does not say in the question or in the scenario that they should or they can remove the functionality. So this is wrong answer. Ask the team to work overtime until accuracy improves. No, analyze the root cause. First, you have to find out the root cause of the problem, why it is incorrect, and review quality improvement action. Means we should not compromise the quality. So C is the best option. And again, here I have written C, the correct approach. Investigate the cause. If there is some problem, investigate the cause, review quality metrics, collaborate with the technical experts, implement corrective actions. Question number 3 is also based on the same scenario. The compliance team identifies a new privacy regulation. What is the best action? Ignore it? No. We, we should not ignore anything. Assess the impact and update risk management plan. This is the best option, but I will read the other option for you. Stop the project immediately. Why? No, this is not the choice. Ask the legal department to manage everything. Legal department can manage things, but not everything. Assess the impact and means new privacy policy. First, you have to find out what will be the impact of this policy and update the risk management plan. Why update the risk management plan? Maybe there will be some risk to use the new privacy policy. That is why you have to update the risk management plan. Okay, here I have written exactly the same thing what I also had explained. Question number 4 is the sponsor wants faster delivery because competitors are moving quickly. What should the project manager do? Now, what he should do? Reduce testing activities? No, we should not reduce the testing activities. Deliver incomplete feature immediately? No. Evaluate options that increase the business value. As I told you in the beginning, that they are also PMI is also asking the questions related to business value. So, evaluate options that increase business value while maintaining quality. We should not compromise the quality. This is the best choice. Ignore the sponsor. No, we should never ignore anyone. So, here I have written the a little explanation. Now is the correct matching. Here this is the correct matching actually. Otherwise you have to read the definition and then you have to use the drag and drop. Stakeholder resist adoption, AI accuracy problem. Then what you have to do? Perform the root cause analysis. New regulation appears, update the risk assessment. So here is the A, B, C, D correct matching answer. Here are the common PMP 2026 scenario tricks. If in any question A, B, C, D, if you will see immediately fix the problem, do not select this option. First you have to analyze. If it says escalate everything to sponsor, no. Resolve at the appropriate level, you have to select this. Follow the plan no matter what, this is wrong. You have to adapt. Means changes are happily accepted in agile. Adapt based on changing condition. Deliver faster by reducing quality. We should not compromise with the quality. Balance speed and value. I hope this lesson is also clear. If you do have any question, please ask me. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Thank you.